G'day friends, and welcome to our Across the Waves, where each Sunday Robbie and myself share a project created with our theme for the month. So each month we have a different theme, and this month is all about dots and stripes. And I'm actually going to combine both today. But what we're using is the Indigo Bloom collection pack. This is the July release for Uniquely Creative. Okay, so these are all let's go this way, all the pretty papers. So if you love blues and you love pinks, navies, all different blues, even a nice purple, you'll love this kit. You can have that way, or you could have that way. I've got the 6x6 collection, and it's only one-sided, but the 12x12 is double-sided. Look at this, just beautiful. I don't have much left because I've created a new paper craft kit, which is now available for purchase on my blog, and the description is below if you want to purchase that now. The kits are limited, so grab them while you can. So what we're going to be doing is creating a card with both dots and stripes, okay, which is, did I mention that our theme is dots and stripes this month? If not, that's what it is. Each month we have a different theme. So I have pre-done some stuff, and I've embossed the top with the Simple Dots 3D embossing folder. This is from Paper Rose Studio. Okay, so what I did, I've just partially embossed the top or part of my white cardstock, just like that, and run it through the die cutting machine. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to score the bottom part. So you can use your trimmer. If you've got a scorer on your trimmer, by all means use that. But I like my scoreboard. I just find it works better for me. And we're going to, I want to turn it over actually, because I want my lines to be raised. So we're going to turn it over this way. And I'm going to start from the left-hand side. Now this is going to be a bit tricky. Let's go this way. Why didn't I think of that? And I'm going to do them at about 1/4 inch. If that doesn't work, we can then go back and fill in the gaps, eh? And I'm just going up to this scored line, to the bottom of the embossed part. Just like that. And just a little one on the side. And that's what our card's going to look like, eh? I like using scoring on my cards, so that's that. Then what I did was I die cut a couple of bits and pieces of paper and cardstock, which I thought would suit, and I've used the Uniquely Creative, they're slimline dies, scallop strip dies. So you've got your outline, and then you've got the solid one. Okay, so that's the solid one. I've got 3 of those actually. I didn't know which one to use. And then I've got 2 outline ones. So what I thought we might do is add these to here. But I might cut this back a bit, eh? I want the edge to go from edge to edge, unless that may work too. And that way I don't have to cut anything back. Okay, so that's done. But then I was thinking maybe we could add the top over like that. Or will we have white on white? I love white on white. It's a hard decision, eh? Or will we just have, no, it needs a filler. Okay, let's just do this, eh? Okay, so what we're going to do is just add a little bit of glue along the top. If I can get this glue out. It's a little bit cold here this morning, and consequently my finger is a little bit cold too. Okay, so we're just going to I want it placed in such a way that it's sort of even both sides, eh? And that looks pretty good. And then what we can do is trim that excess off. I always trim from behind. That's done. Put all those out of the way. Then I've got a piece of navy. I was going to do white on white, but sometimes the navy's okay, and I'm going to have to trim this back a bit. I'm just grabbing my guillotine, and we're going to put that on there like that. Yeah. So we've got both dots, and we've created the dots with the embossing folder, and we created the stripes with our simply by scoring. It's just a fun way of, different way of interpreting the challenge or the theme. Just making that sure that's all nicely lined up. Then we can put this onto our base card, which is a white. Now, I'll have a link to Robbie's project in the description below, so be sure to pop on that link and click that link to see what she has created. Neither of us know what we're doing each week, so it's a nice surprise for both of us. So that's done. Then I've got a few little die cuts or creative cuts. Now, This is basically all I have left. Okay, so I can't show you the creative cuts, but what I'm thinking is that goes there, this goes here. I know we're going to chop that, but that's okay. I can always chop that off anyhow. So that goes there, which I think we will. So I'm just going to chop down there. We might be able to use that for a another card. I'm going to add glue to the top of our tag, and it's just going to pop over there like that. If I can get it straight. Okie dokie. Then that way we can then come in. Now if you wanted to, you could have easily added a layer of pattern paper or navy cardstock around as a border. Just to even pop it a little bit more, but I'm just going to leave it like this. And I think we'll put a little one, right, actually we might do two, eh? Now I'm not going to stick this down straight away, I'm just going to let it sit there nicely. Just like that. I've got this great big flower, and I'm thinking we put this, whoops, we might pop this up too, so there might be a bit of a rearranging. I want it popped up away from our embossed area. Now, you can do this same layout with what you have in your stash. It doesn't have to be the same as what I've used, eh? And I'm just going to take this off. That can then go, just sit there for the moment. And that's going to go over the top like that, eh? So what we'll do, I've taken that dimension off the corner there, because it's going to pop over the top of that flower. So I've replaced it with glue. And we're just going to pop that down just like that. Making sure it's straight, of course, and which it isn't. I think I need a tea ruler. And then press that down once you're happy with it. I've got some leaves. We're just going to scatter these around our flower. And again, I think we might pop them up, eh? I'm just going to apply 2 small ones. You could have done 2 big ones, but I'll use the small ones while we're here. So that's just going to go there like that. We're going to pop this right there like that. And we've got a bow. I'm thinking it might be a little bit too big, so just bear with me while I cut this out. Now when I cut out, I move my cardstock or image and try and not use my scissors too much. I move you will get a nice smooth, a better cut, I suppose I'm trying to say, around your image. Some of us don't like to fussy cut, but I will say I quite enjoy it. I find it very relaxing, unless of course you're in a hurry, and therapeutic. But if you don't like it, replace it with something else that you can either punch out or die cut. There we go. And what I'm going to do is just grab my pokey tool and I'm going to just curl those tails under, And I'm going to add a dimensional to the bottom, a small one, on both sides, alrighty. And then we will add a little bit of glue along the middle. Even my glue's frozen. There we go. I can't believe that I was in shorts and thongs yesterday and today we're freezing cold. And we're just going to put this right here, And by popping the little dimensionals underneath the tails, it gives it a little bit more support and your tails are still bent under. Okay, and then to finish it off, we're going to bring in some champagne rhinestones. Now this comes with the kit. I love these things. Grab our pokey tool and we'll add a couple of these. These could be classed as dots too, And we'll grab another one. And we'll put right over that. Oh no, that's not going to work. Let's just put it there, Now, I thought I had a small flower, but you know what thought? I won't waste any time looking for it. There. And I thought we might no. We'll leave it as it is. Oh, there's that small flower. I think we might leave it as it is. I don't want to ruin it. And that is our card for today. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in a kit, click on the link below. And also to see Robbie's project, click on the link below as well. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it and we'll see you next week. See ya. Hooray.